this one method have allowed me to retain clients much more easily and also allowed me to get new clients at pretty much at no cost. And this one thing is thank you cards. Hey guys, RJ here back in this video, and in this video we're going to be talking about this strategy, what I believe most people actually don't talk about, which is the power of sending thank you cards to your potential prospect or your existing client. So this was the method I learned from one of my friends, Christopher Voss. He's a master of creating relationships. He teach about the concept of ROR, which is all around building relationships with these people, nurture them, and grow your business. So this was the same method. I tried it myself on my existing clients or on my new prospects that I had, and it worked out great. So the platform we're going to be reviewing in this video is going to be Handwrytten. It's a platform where you can get your cards done and ready, and then that platform will allow you to send those cards to your prospects and to your guests, or to your clients, as if it was handwritten. So we'll go to the screen and then I'll show you like how it all works. The link for that is going to be also in the description down below, so you can sign up for free. And you can see like how to use it. There are kind of like different options. We're going to talk about it and explore how that all works, but let's go to the screen. Okay, so right now we are on the platform, and as you can see that this is kind of like your main dashboard, and in this dashboard, like you can have like so many different card options that you can use. There are multiple categories if you want to use any particular category. For example, if you want to go for like a birthday card, you can create a custom birthday card as well. For example, there are like so many different designs that you can use, and all of these cards have its own amount. So technically what you're paying for during this whole process is getting the card, shipping the card to them. And especially if you're shipping in US or Canada or these countries, it would be relatively cheaper and faster. If you're sending it internationally, then it would be a little bit like costly, but especially if you're doing it in US or in Canada, the cost is pretty decent cost with that. So for example, this card looks great for a birthday card. This is like the outer cover of the card, and then like after that you can customize it more and further. We'll do it too in this video. For example, if there's like any congratulation card, if you want to congrats somebody for something in particular, you can do that too. If that's for like a business, you can go in there, welcome to the community cards. Or for example, even if somebody had like some sort of like anniversary of anniversary actually of being in the company, all that, etc. That also something that can be like customizable, all that. You can like so much more. There are so many different type of cards that you can actually use. Also, you can design your own card. If you want to create your own card, you can do that also. It means like you can decide which type of card do you want and like what type of card do you want to use, and then you can go in and customize. You can create everything from scratch if you want. If you are, let's say, using tool like Canva, you can use that too. You can upload your own design, which mentions this like above section. It also mentioned whatever the resolution that you need to work with. You can use that too, and you can adjust those things accordingly, and able to create your own version of the card. And you can customize the front, the back, the inside top, the inside bottom, and see the final preview of how it looks like. For somebody who could be like completely beginner, they can come in and they can use the cards from here. For example, like I had this card that I used. So normally what happens is like when you choose any of these cards, so let's say we're using this card for this example. So then what you do is like they have bulk quantity option. If you're using one, it's like 375. If you have more quantity, of course the cost actually gets reduced, all that. So what you can do is like you can write your message, and it would come out as handwritten. So it's going to be a physical card that you're going to be sending to somebody else. So it's going to be like a handwritten card, and you can add anything you want. If you want to add any doodle that you wanted to add, for example, I'm going to add this. It can get drawn. You can like set up the position of it. You can choose any doodle that you want. You can add any signature. You can add your signature over here if you want to add a signature, and you can also add. You can adjust the placement of that signature wherever you want to. If, for example, I add more text, it just adjusts the signature accordingly wherever the signature is going to be. I like to use writing that I don't have a great handwriting, to be honest, but I like to have something that would not going to be like so neat writing that even I could get skeptical of like how the writing is that good. So I like to use something that is I don't feel like really weird about. For example, something like that kind of like resemble my handwriting because my writing is not that great. Um, the name of this is Charming something. So small I cannot properly see it. Let's zoom in. Charming Chase is the handwriting that you can use. You can even save it as a template too. You can add whatever your note that you want to have. You can have an AI assistance. I don't suggest using AI assistance for that. You can use your mind or whatever the way you want to thank somebody or prospect for a guest, for a new client, for a client who's already retaining for a little bit period of time, all that etc. You can save that as template. You can use that template or so. Once this gets done, you click on next step, and then you um, after that you actually go in and add your address of your person and like request send date when you actually want to send it, whatever the return address would look like, all that etc. If you want to like do any custom inserts into the card, like anything extra on top of it, if you want to have any gift cards, these things you can buy from within the site and you can be able to like utilize it and get notified if your card get delivered for like $1. You can do that, all you do, and then you just simply pay for it. So that's how this whole the whole process actually works. There are subscription options too, but this one, that one I'm showing right now, have no subscription option. All you can do is like sign up with the link given down below in the description. Just go get that. You'll get on the site and you'll be good to go. Normally, if you go for like subscription option, that would be um, even more easier because then you get like more opportunity. The cards cost actually gets lower, all that etc. For example, if you are planning to send like more cards, in that case you can have like the core option, which is like $249 a month, which means like if you're sending almost like 100 cards, if that is something that you have the plan, even one time if you had the plan to send, you can choose that option. The cards cost gets reduced in those cases, and you can automate those things too. This is also one of the ways you can get things done. For example, if you're taking inputs from your clients while you're onboarding them, when their birthday looks like or the date when they signed up with you, you can automate that process so that as soon as the date comes, they receive that card. Such a nice way to build relations and retain relations with them. You can use their API access and you have unlimited design your own cards option. I feel like somebody who's actually beginning in that um, beginning phase, they don't need to jump on the subscription, but later down the road, if they feel like they're using more cards, in that case, I think core option is a great option to actually use. Uh, so yeah, I mean, like I personally am using these cards, especially like I created this version of card for me that I used to send it to my existing clients and the new clients, and it turns out great. My clients actually loved it. They always send me great messages about this card. Not only that, but also they have recommended me, referred me to other new prospect that turned into client just because I just created more deeper connection right after sending these cards, which is a great way to build and nurture more great connections with them too. So again, the link is in the description down below, also in the show notes. And if you guys have any questions, comment down below. We would love to answer those questions, and I'll see you in the next video.